Hey, good morning, welcome back to the Amputee Angler. As you can see, we are out at the crack of dawn and the sun is just cracking over the horizon there. Beautiful colours, it's going to be a nice one. We're back squid fishing today. We've got Dino with us and we have Jake from Muscle Fishing, just out of sight. Nothing's changed from the last time we're doing it. We've just got out a bit earlier this morning. So lure on the bottom, 2 jigs on the way up, and I'll show you the rig again when it gets a bit more light and you can see what I'm doing. But yeah, essentially squid fishing for a few hours, and depending how we get on, I might be bass fishing later on from the shore, but that's another story. So we'll see how we get on. So yeah, here we go, we're fishing. There we go, first one of the day for Jake, and he comes out here and catches the first fish, doesn't he? What's that all about, eh? Well done, mate, first one.
Rubbish fisherman, mate.
There we go, right, squid on, my first one of the day. It felt a bit cutley at first. No, it's a nice squid. It's a good squid. That's a big one, this one. Oh, there we go.
Oh, wow, that's good, wasn't it?
There we go. That is a cracker of a squid. Look at that. That is a beauty. There we go.
Well done, bud. Beautiful.
There we go. That is a beautiful specimen. Absolutely lovely size squid, that one. That's a dinner squid. That's not a bait squid. That is absolutely lovely. My first one, so that's 2 for the boat now. A bit slower than I would hoped at the minute. I was hoping for a bit more of a frantic session here at first light, but yeah, it's not been tearing, but we're working it, so we will put some in the boat, which is good. Yeah, squealing diddly. You getting that, Jake?
Oh yes.
Oh! Oh yeah, it's a squirt out. There we go, another one. that was fresh. Oh, well done. There we go. So my face is soaked. Squid. Obviously, we don't use hooks on squid jigs. It's little barbs at the bottom. So much like when we're turbiting, you got to keep tension, because if you drop your rod tip or you give it a bit of slack, those barbs, because squid is quite like rubbery meat, the barbs will literally just drop out and you'll lose a lot of squid. My little boy Murphy lost a lot of squid the other day because he was just dropping his rod tip, so that's just an experience. But yeah, so there you go, nice slow winds, don't pump them, just steady Eddie and you'll get them in. There we go, that's another nice one. There we go, we're finding a couple now. There we go, another squiddly diddly, as you can see there, just hooked in the tentacles. So if you drop it, it don't take much for them to come off. Go, smallest squid you'll see. About as big as a jig, that is. That is literally about as big as a jig. But that's number 4 for me. That's a lovely little squid. Just moved to a new mark again now. The mark we went down west, we had a couple, but they're very sporadic. They're not in huge numbers, so we're squirting. Yeah, they're not in huge numbers, but we're snatching the odd fish here and there, so we just keep plugging away and build the numbers up. Could be one of them days where you snatch the odd fish here and there, and by the end of the day you've had a good one.
Into so 1, or maybe 2. Have a little look. Come on then, squiddy,
right,
squiddy.
Back of the boat there, there's one. I see one at least.
There he is. Not a bad one.
That's a good size one.
Oh, there we go. Fantastic. Look at him. Lovely.
Well done, Jake.
Good bait.
Dino, you getting on?
Yeah, I made a fabulous breakfast.
What the hell was that? And mid-water, we have a squid on. That was a nicer one. Oh!
Oh, Jakey boy, that's square.
I got a bit wet. It squirted on me.
Look at that, another one.
Lovely.
Well
Look
done,
at that.
Jake. Well
Beautiful.
Done. Well done.
Yeah, we'll see. Oh. Very, very important to keep the tension on. If you release the tension, you will normally lose the fish. Here he comes.
Babby.
Little one.
Well done.
Hey! Oh, yinks a bit over the boat.
Oh, no,
oh, amateur.
So show us that one, that's not a small one. Oh, so Jake's got another one. Little baby, that's a lovely squid, that is. That is a bass bait all over it.
Yeah.
Well done, Jake.
A real big one. Just got to keep that pressure on, otherwise they will come off.
So Jakey boy is on 3 drops for 3 squid here, and this one looks a double shot or a slightly bigger one.
I'm hoping it's going to be a big 5-pounder. Oh, that's a
good squid.
He's all right.
That's a big one.
Ready?
Get it in, get it in, get it in, get it in. That's a big squid, biggest in the day. Well done, Jakey boy. Look at that one.
That's a nice one, isn't it?
Well, that's my hands. Sorry, Jake, I'm on your video.
It's all right, no, go for it, mate.
That's my hands, and that is a good squid, Jake. Well done, mate.
Thank you very much.
Lovely fish.
You know.
Cephalopods.
Whatever, yeah, that's the ones.
Oh, yeah, there's one, yeah. Oh, big one. Big one. Just drop this down again, and we got one on. This feels like a better fish for me. Just literally bounce it along the bottom. That's all we're doing, hitting the bottom, foot up maybe, or just bounce off the bottom. And it's a slow, steady reel. And here it comes. Oh, it's not big. The top jig's spun up. But it's another squiddly diddly.
We're after that.
There we go. It's another lovely one. Lovely colours on these. And he's actually taken that one right in the mouth. That one. Another one. There we go. There we go. Another squid now. We're really coming into them now. Oh, helicopter. There we go. Another one. Top jig again. That's the blue one. These jigs, they're just cheapies from Amazon. You're 13 quid and you buy a little rig wallet. I'll try and put a link in the description. I'll get it and I'll put it in. But they're just cheapies. They're not any special jigs. I'm quite new to squid fishing in the sense that I haven't done it properly for a while, and I've never bought any really expensive jigs. I think it's a bit like bassing where you can go and buy really expensive jigs, but I think I've already proven over the last few sessions that you don't need expensive jigs to catch squid. Mate, would they catch slightly more? On what I've seen already, I think I'm a bit dubious that the more expensive jigs would catch more squid, because this same mark we're fishing on now, we was here this morning and they just weren't here. We had one squid off of it and we moved, and we've come back now, the sun's come up and they're feeding quite hard. So in terms of jigs, I've only ever used cheap jigs and we ain't doing too bad on the squid the last few trips. So make it out what you will. Not to say the expensive ones aren't nice, but a bit like bass lures, I think they maybe catch more anglers than we do fish. Got another one. Reset the drift straight in. Just letting it hang on the bottom. Boat was working the gear there. That's another lovely squiddly diddly. Again on the top jig, so they're sitting slightly off the water. It's only just hooked in. That's why, like I said, I harp on about it. Much like congreal fishing, when I say take the weight off first, you got to keep that tension on there, because that's literally the merest of touches and that's off. We'll go back down again. Let's see if we can get one on camera for you live. I'm just flicking it away from the boat, and by the time it comes level, it's on the bottom, straight up and down. And normally they're hitting it straight away or within the first minute. And if after a little while you're not getting one, we haven't had a bite, you just bring it in, flick it away and reset again. That's on the bottom now. It's going tight to it. There we go. And you can feel the lead bouncing off the bottom, and that's where you know, obviously, the jigs are set probably 1 foot and 2 foot off the bottom, which is ideal. So by keeping in contact with the bottom, you know where your lures are going to be fishing. I have just been sticking it in the holder and watching the rod. And Jake's in as well. Jake's got another one. Squid on.
What I'd done there is as I was letting it go down, I was just stopping it every sort of 10 foot and letting it bounce.
Yeah, lovely, Jake. Well done, buddy.
Mid-column, that one.
Hold it up.
There you go.
Big jigs.
Yeah, baby.
Well done, buddy.
That's right. No worries. Thank you.
Missed it. Missed it. Definitely a take. The rod was bouncing. Missed it. I'll keep the camera on, and I'll keep the camera on rather than try and turn the camera on and lose my fish. See if I can get it. There you go. Oh, turn around, that rod was bouncing. Really reefy part here, lovely bit of reefers. Right, so you will catch squid on the open ground, but ideally you want to find little patches of rock surrounded by sand, and the squid will gather over those patches of rock, because obviously they're feeding on the crabs, the shrimps, all that sort of stuff, even the small fish, and that's what they're feeding on. And of course, much like you fish a reef or bass or whatever with your lures, the squid are on there for the same things you are, for the feed. So that's what you're looking for. I say half the time of the day we haven't actually been working the rods. We've just been, there's a big patch of squid coming through on the sounder now actually. They look like a cloud just off the bottom. Yeah, a lot of the time we're not actually working the gear, we're just letting the boat do the work, just like the other day, and we're getting the squid. And it's been turned into a nice session now, so I won't have a count up just yet, but we've got a good few between us.
Swing it, it's little cuttle.
Dino's got a baby cuttle! Hey, there we go, well done Dino!
I mean, it's an absolute tinner.
So me and Jake have been banging squid out left, right and centre here now, and poor old Dino has just not had anything. And so we've been giving him a bit of stick today. But he's now caught a cuttlefish, so first cuttle of the day, Dean.
That's it.
That's what Dean was waiting for. He didn't want the squid, he was waiting for a cuttle. So there we go. We've got another one. There we go.
Hey, there we go.
Another squidly diddly. You see how it's just hooked there on the end. There we go.
Just hooked, and we're hanging it over the side of the boat.
No, there you go.
Easy.
So do that. Yep, that one. Oh, there goes my camera. There we go. Get one of theirs out, yeah, no one. Oh, that's a better one. Someone who hasn't got a... Can you just put that reel back into gear? No one. 2 for 2. Another one, 2 for 2 there. Rocking all over the world. Dino, have you caught a squid? Caught a squid? Have you caught a squid? Oh, Dino.
Can't really wind me up, man.
Have you caught a squid? Oh, he's got another one.
What is going on over there? How is he getting these?
I missed that one. Definitely one there for a second. Definitely one there for a second then. There we go, there it is. Felt that one, get on there. Felt a little knock, just held it there and it came back to it, and then a third time, sharp pull down on the rod and I just reeled into it. And that will now hook it and it's coming up. Like I said, nice slow steady reel.
I'm in.
Jake's in as well, so that's a double hook up. If Dean can get one, that'll make it 3. This one is just hooked though, so I'm going to get him in nice and sharpish. And there we go, that's another one.
It's a nice one.
Yeah, straight off the back there, reset the... I'm keeping an eye on where we're drifting.
Hang on.
Oh, Dino's got something nice, so it's a triple hook up.
Wait.
Jake's got his in. I'm going to try and show you.
We have a moment of silence, please.
Dino's got a little
I'm not
car.
taking any more shit.
This is a triple hook up here, ladies and gentlemen.
He's got a squid!
He's got a squid, he's got it! Dino! He's got his first squid of the day.
Go on, get it.
Triple hook up, go on.
If you go like that.
I'll let you that swearing out, Dean, don't worry.
There you go.
There we go, well done chaps. Triple hook up.
Excellent.
Jake, well done,
Well
Dean,
done.
well done.
Oh no, they're inking everywhere.
This is a squid, this one. The cuttle's up here, glass, this is a squid, this one. Yeah, another little squid in there. Perfect bait size squid, look at that. That's that cuttle, isn't it?
Yes. The cuttles are the problem.
Oh no, I'll tell you why, because you put it in a bucket of water, which is what they use to make their ink with. The cuttles, squid, once their ink sack's gone, it takes them a while to make more. Cuttles will just keep doing ink and ink and ink until that water goes.
Oh no.
You're on, you're filming. Hehe. Ben's put a float on and he's got his garfish. Get him in. Yes, there we go. Excellent.
Right.
Well done, bud. Burns the battery though, doesn't it?
Right, we just got a garfish, that's another one for the species comp, and we've got another squidly diddly. Turned into a real good day now. And that is a lovely fat squid. That's a real fat one, that one. That's a lovely squid, probably got a load of water inside it. There you go, you really wanted that. Nailed that jig. Nailed it that time. There we go, another one. Again, just letting the tide work it. that's the rig again. I've shown you it before. Just a clip swivel at the top, 2 dropper loops. Doesn't matter what pound line you use. And then I've got a weight on the bottom. If you'll notice, I don't know how well you'll see from out there, you'll notice that the lure, as the body has come away from the head, we're getting a lot of cuttles hit these baits, but they're not hitting the jigs, they want the lures. And obviously, we can't catch them on the lures, so the bigger cuttle are hitting those lures and we're not catching them. But Dino's had a couple of little baby cuttle on the jigs itself now, so turned it into a really good session this, so happy days.
And I have a fish on. That's a
Squid.
squid.
Oh, well done.
It's a squid. Whoa!
Alright, Jake, another one in the bag.
We've had about 24, 25. We're going to try and get 30. Really?
Again, we've just reset the drift straight away for straight into a fish. Straight into a squid, sorry. I keep calling them fish, I know they're not fish, don't pull me up on it. That's cuttle. Little baby cuttle, a lot of those today. Another little baby cuttle. There's the cuttle bucket, guys. What's in there, is it? Oh, sorry. God. Sorry. Sorry, team. Okay, we're into our last few casts now, and I just reset this one again. The tide's running a bit more now, so the lure I've got on is actually. Oh, it's here. Here's another squid. It's a nice squid. He's inking out nice. This is another real nice squid. This one. Another nice one. As soon as I hit the bottom, I'll just give it a little bit of line, and there we go. Another one. Boom. There we go. Just reset it. And straight away, boom. It's not a big one, this one. If it's still there, it has gone very, very slack now. Oh no, he's there. Oh, he's only just hooked though. Oh, get in, you bugger. There we go. It's quite a nice one. Oh, cool. And it's another really nice squid. Another good one. Found a little patch of them now. Oh, helicopter. Number 4 in a row now. 4 drops, 4 squid. Found a real little patch now. A lot smaller one, that one, but we found a nice little patch of fish. This could well be the last one of the day. I say that, but who knows. Oh, lovely, real rib on that one.
Oh, lovely colours.
There we go. We have had well over 30 now. We're probably knocking on for 35 now. I will have a count up and let you know the total at the end. Another one, beautiful colours on that one. Oh, dancing. The colours on that one. Really, I don't know if the camera will pick it out, but absolutely beautiful colours. He's smashing it out now. Absolutely smashing it out of the park. Here we go. Had that one straight away. Next drop down, boom, another one. And it's on the bottom jig this time. Helicopter. Nearly lost it. Right. See if we can do this. Just flicking it away from the boat. In the holder. Free spool in, lines going off. Check the other rod while that's doing that. Nothing as yet, bring it in. Oh, yeah. Put it on the way out. Cut that on the way out, I'll leave that there.
Straight away, Ben, look.
No, it's not gone yet, there you go. Down, that's down, we wait. Now there's a fish on that.
It's weird, isn't it?
Straight away.
They must like them deep.
That's on. There you go, you're watching that. That's live, done. Another one. I haven't got a bite within the first minute of it getting to the boat. I'm just resetting it again. They're picking it up as it's trotting back towards the boat. What it's doing down there, I don't know. But this is 3 cast, 3 squid now. So see if we can beat the record of 4 and 4. Top jig this time. There goes the ink, and it's only just hooked. So yeah, another one. There you go. And then done.
I've got somebody here.
There we go, that's the end of another Amputee Angler session on the squid there. Approaching nearly 40 squid there. I will have a count up and put the total in here, top left in a minute. But we've got to be knocking on for 40 plus a handful of cuttles. Really slow going this morning. First light, I thought that was going to be the time for them, but it wasn't. really scratchy, a couple of odd squid here and there. Come back to a mark where I've caught squid earlier this week, as in previous videos, and it just suddenly come alive with the daylight, and boom, boom, boom. Had 4 drops for 4 fish at one point, numerous 3 drops for 3 fish in a row, and then we've had scattered fish throughout the day. So yeah, really good session in the end. Big thanks to Dino and Jake over at Muscle Fishing. I'll tag his channel in below. Loads of good fishing content on there, beach shore, kayak and polycraft stuff, sib. So if that's your thing, get over and check him out. A really good session, guys. Cheers, thanks a lot, really appreciate it. And lots of laughs as normal. Please do like and subscribe. We're knocking on for that 1,000 now. We are getting there, so really appreciate every single one of you. If you're watching this and you're not subscribed, please do hit the subscribe button. It does help me out and it shows that my stuff is being watched. So have a great day and we'll see you again soon.